And we're alive. Hello, my friends. My name is Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. The economy is going crazy right now. It seems like the government hates us, is what it feels like. Does anybody else feel that way? Tell me in the comments. So the price of everything is going up while the pay we're getting, it seems like it's staying low or going lower. For me, I'm an online teacher, and oh my goodness, students are dropping like flies because the problem that we have as well is that um, the online classes are not a necessity. So when we're budgeting, sometimes online classes get cut. For example, I cut some of my kids' classes that they were taking because budgeting, right? So one way to save money is to drive less. So working from home is very helpful for that. Working close to home, very good suggestion. Um, Spending less on groceries. So buying cheaper things like bananas, always affordable, right? So I got a lot of bananas, and I recently put on my channel how to freeze them, and you can use them in banana bread and shakes and stuff. Bananas are cheap. Potatoes are affordable. So you can get a huge 10-pound bag of potatoes for like $6. Um, Shop around at different grocery stores and see like where it's the cheapest. I recently visited a new grocery store called Save a Lot, and their produce there is cheaper than the four other grocery stores I've been to, checking on prices, right? So now I know where I'm going to get produce. So different things are cheaper at different stores. So I keep it on file in my brain so I can save money. Anyway, so teaching online. I teach Spanish on OutSchool. If you are teaching on OutSchool, I would say now's a good time to start opening time slots, extra classes and time slots. I'm opening a lot for September. That way, students have like a month to sign up, right? And then I have their ongoing classes, so they're charged every week. And so September, October, November, December, the classes fill up over time throughout the semester. Um, I also lowered my prices on OutSchool from $8 to $6, like I said. Some parents are looking for a competitively priced Spanish class, so there's that. There's always look for new platforms. There's a new platform called Teach Me Truth where they have Christian classes, and I'm currently doing the background check for that website so that I'm planning on teaching some adult Spanish classes and also some like Bible verse memorization Spanish classes on the Christian website. Um, Also, let's see. Um, a friend of mine is selling Amway. That's my friend Hillary. That's one way of making money. A lot of people work for like MLMs, but the issue with MLMs is oftentimes there's a lot of startup cost, and oftentimes the main income is recruiting people. So it's kind of a pyramid scheme type thing, and oftentimes a lot of people that get signed up for MLMs don't end up making a lot of money, but then there's some people that do. So if that works for you, awesome. Maybe you want to sell essential oils or Pampered Chef or something. Me, I'm one that I buy from friends and support them, but oh my goodness, I have signed up for several MLMs and never sold anything because I don't like messaging people or sales or any of that. So that's why I like teaching online. You could have a YouTube channel like this one. Full disclosure, I make like $20 a month, and they only pay you when it adds up to 100. So I only get paid like every 5 months or so. So um, don't like count on that as like huge income, but it's an idea. Some people do like TikTok and stuff. Me personally, for my own sanity, I had to choose. I let myself choose two social medias. I'm not going to be on a million websites. I chose not to do Instagram. I chose not to do TikTok. I chose to do just Facebook and YouTube. So I don't make money on Facebook, but it's kind of how I connect with friends. And YouTube is where I make a little bit of money on the side. Um, so you can make like a list of places you can go for free. For example, Well, my family has a gym membership, so go to the gym, take advantage of your membership that you have, right? Work out and um don't pay for the swimming pool. Like, go if you have a friend that has a neighborhood pool or something, you can go there for free. Or like if you have a gym membership, you can go swimming at the gym. Because for me, I have 4 kids, so it's so expensive. If I pay $10 per person to take 4 kids swimming, that's groceries right there. That's grocery money. Every time I am like spending frivolous money, I'm like, oh, that's like grocery money. My kids are always asking me to buy them toys. So what I do is they have a reading chart. If they read like if they fill up their reading charts like 65 books or something, they have as long as they want to, do it. But when they finish, like my daughter yesterday read like 32 books in one day just so that we could go on a little mother-daughter date. I took her to IHOP. We had some blueberry pancakes late at night. And hey, Kelly. And we went to the um, Walmart and she picked a little toy. So I have set a precedent that I don't just buy my kids toys. They have to like earn it by finishing a whole workbook of homeschool homework. Um, or like finishing a whole reading chart or something. That way, I'm not like on them, harping on them. You have to do some homework, you have to do some reading. Also, each day they have to earn their iPad. So they have to do their online classes, read some books, and do a couple of pages in their workbook, and then they can earn their iPad for a little bit. And their iPad also has educational stuff on it. Doesn't have just my kids don't have social media, obviously, but so even what's on the iPad is pretty safeguarded. Um, they can't get new apps because it requires my fingerprint. So I have to approve like new apps and stuff. I also, if they want to get a new app and it's free, they still have to do a couple extra pages of their workbook in order to earn that. Um, for total. So usually they have to do 2, but if they want an app, they have to get 4. Anyway, teaching online is one way of making money online. Some people sell things like Amway, like my friend Hillary does. And I have a friend that sells Pampered Chef, and I buy from her. I am not a salesperson. Um, Essential oils are very interesting, but I'm just not into sales. So yeah, teach on a couple different platforms. VIP Kid, a lot of us used to teach for them. I'm going to get the certification for the trial classes because I already have all the other certifications. And whenever I open bookings, nothing ever books. But people on the Facebook groups are telling me that there's lots of bookings right now on VIP Kid. It's not a lot of pay, but I have thrown off my my sleep cycle, probably from all those years of teaching VIP Kid early in the morning and having babies and waking up with them and stuff, that I wake up at like 5 a.m. and can't go back to sleep. So I'm like, I could be teaching at this time. I could be making money right now. I might as well get up and teach a VIP Kid class or something like that. Oh, Kelly says, same. I hate selling. Yeah. I'm not a salesperson. I don't like feeling like I might be deceiving someone. I don't like feeling like I'm pushing friends away or something. Anyway, I'm not into sales, but I like supporting friends. Same on the early schedule. Yeah, I just wake up early, so I'm like, oh, what can I do? What can I do at this time, right? So I made the ESL classes on OutSchool, and I set them up for 7:30 a.m. every day, but nobody signs up for it, so that's okay. I've got VIP Kid classes. I opened the bookings, none of them book. OutSchool, I have quite a few students, but I've been updating my videos and my profile pictures for the classes, and I've been opening more classes starting in September so that hopefully by September they'll book. I've got several different kinds of classes to offer. So I've got Spanish Fun for Little Ones, which is pretty popular. Um, Spanish Conversations for Beginners, which is very popular. And then I've got Intermediate Spanish, that's not popular at all. I've got a gardening class that doesn't really book. I've got a drawing and Spanish class that hasn't really booked. But I've got a preschool class that has a couple students in it, preschool Spanish. So anyway, try different things, kind of throw different things to the wall and see what sticks, right? I'm going to be starting on Teach Me Truth, I'm going to be doing a Christian Spanish adult class. So I'm going to be asking my friend Kelly, who's watching, ask her. Oh, yeah. Kelly said, why don't you come on my channel and talk about some of your classes? That would be wonderful. I would love to do that. That would be fantastic. So just message me and we'll figure out a time to talk about that. That'd be awesome. So yeah, so right now in this economy, one way of saving money is by not spending it. So if you have enough clothes, stop buying clothes. If you have enough toys, stop buying toys. Another thing is you could sell things on Facebook Marketplace. And when you need to buy something, check Facebook Marketplace first. For example, need a new pair of shoes for your kids. Instead of spending $40 at the store, get a pair for like $5 on Facebook Marketplace. Look at ways you can save. I tend to get wood for free on Facebook Marketplace. People will take apart like their deck or their wooden fence or whatever, and they'll just like put the wood by the road and say, this is my address, come pick it up for free. And so I get wood for free because wood is so expensive. And then I build my raised beds that way, just with a drill and some screws, and I put it together so that it can cut down costs on gardening. And then I make gardening videos, and maybe someday my YouTube channel will take off and I'll make a profit on here, but for now it's just a hobby, right? But it's kind of like working up to being maybe some more finances, you never know. But I kind of enjoy having a small channel that's not that popular because you don't get as much hate, right? It's just like your friends watch it, so it's not that bad. I am monetized, Kelly, but I make $20 a month on YouTube, and they only pay you when it adds up to 100. So you only get paid like every 5 months. And so yeah. Not making like huge bank here, but that's okay. Hey, $100 every 5 months, that's groceries. That's pretty good. Anyway, so spending less, cutting spending, not driving as much, and then looking at different ways to make money. Also, you could make things and sell them. Like you could make jewelry, you could open a Etsy shop, right? You could make things and sell it on Facebook. I remember when I was in Texas, we could not find jobs, my husband and I. We slept on the floor. We did not have a bed yet. We were like, so we started from nothing, man. And so while I was trying to look for a job, we had to pay rent. So I had a lot of like jewelry making supplies. So I made a bunch of jewelry, posted it on Facebook, and then friends and family ordered from me, partly like to be gracious to me to like help me out, right? And so that's another thing you could do. Maybe you have a skill, maybe you can crochet stuffed animals and sell them or something. Um, Also, that's a fun little project for your kids. Let's say your kids really want to buy a toy that's $40 or something. They could make bracelets and sell them, and you could post it on Facebook or something, and people could order them and buy $1 bracelets or something. Or you could have them go through their toys and find things. We had like a little toy kitchen that was nice quality. I sold it for $20 on Facebook Marketplace. So it belonged to my kids. It was a Christmas gift to them a few years ago, but they didn't play with it anymore. So I put $5 in each of their piggy banks because I have 4 kids, 5, 5, 5, 5. So sell some things that you have. Maybe you have extra. Oh, selling books online is another one. So sell books. See, I'm brainstorming. I'm thinking of stuff right now. Clean out your house and have a garage sale. How about that? Different ways to make money. So now is a great time to challenge yourself to not eat out and eat healthier and cook from what's in your cupboards. Maybe clean out your cupboards, reorganize it, put the different kinds of cans together. Like this whole row of cans is green beans, this whole row is corn, and figure out what can I make from what I have, and then find out whether your kids will eat it or not. But yeah. Sometimes I'll cook things. It's like, oh, the soup is so delicious. Only my husband and I will eat it. The kids don't want it. So, I made mashed potatoes yesterday. 3 of my kids liked it. My husband and I like it. One of my kids did not. It is what it is, you know? But yeah, try to save money by cutting costs by, um, shop around at different grocery stores. I recently, like I said before, I found a grocery store that has cheaper produce. It's hard to please kids, yeah. Give them a few different options, you know? But yeah, I recently found a grocery store that has a lot cheaper produce, so I'm gonna be going there a lot more for grocery shopping. So we have like Walmart. Walmart, super expensive, but there's certain things I can get at Walmart that I can't get other places, like string cheese and stuff. And like little cups of fruit and stuff like that. I can get more bulk for an okay price. Or yogurt and stuff I can get off-brand cheaper at Walmart. You can get bread at Dollar Tree. Bread is like $3 a loaf at a lot of stores, and at Dollar Tree, it's like $1.25. So buy your bread at Dollar Tree. Or like I can get some bread for free at the community center. We have a community center near us that's like half community center where you can get like free bread, or sometimes they have like some older produce or something. It might be like an apple with a spot on it or a carrot that's like getting older or something. But you can like get some stuff for free. And then it's also half thrift store. So I'll like buy something while I'm there to kind of support the community center to say thank you, you know, thanks for the free bread. Um there's a church near us that's giving away free school supplies. But like what I did last year is I bought a lot of school supplies for my kids when it was on sale. So we still have school supplies from last year. So I don't have to buy any school supplies this year. So anyway, cutting costs. I hear one of my kids coming down the stairs. So I'm actually going to finish the video. I'm going to be making more live videos more often to try to boost my channel income. So, you know, these live videos are partly going to be helping to maybe get my numbers up on YouTube and maybe make more on YouTube. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope your finances are doing okay. Man, it's hard to scrape by right now, but we're going to do it. We're going to pay our bills and we're going to survive, and we're going to look back on these times and say, "You know what? That was a challenge, but we persevered," right? All right, I'll see you guys next time. Adios amigos. Goodbye my friends. Gracias. Thank you.